And we are here today to talk about, are you ready? Get your notepads out.
Relationships and acknowledgement.
To acknowledge one another.
Yeah. It's very important in any kind of relationship to acknowledge the other person, their thoughts, what they're saying, how their body language is, to acknowledge the things about them if you want relationship with them.
Now, we're not talking about trying to fix them, are we?
No.
Not trying to fix them. If you come to me with a problem that you're going through, you're not looking for me to give you 7 ways to get out of it.
No.
You're wanting me to listen.
Acknowledgement is so crucial. In relationships, there's typically a dominant person and someone who's a little more laid back, a little more subdued. That's why the relationship works well. Because if you have 2 people in a relationship, whether it's a marital or a friendship or, siblings, if you got 2 dominant, then they're going to butt heads. Dominant people really butt heads with other dominant people. That's why someone who's really outgoing tends to gravitate towards somebody who's a little bit more quieter, and opposites attract, right? And so in a relationship, if you can acknowledge how that person's thinking, how they are looking, what they are saying, and really acknowledge all of the package and acknowledge it to them, I see that you're not feeling good this morning, or you're not doing so well. You're not your chipper self. How is your day going? Are you doing okay? Acknowledgement, and not just be so consumed with yourself that you're just going around your life with you, about you, only about you. And, again, there's relationships out there that person is about them. They don't see other things going on. And so it's so important. You want a good relationship or a great relationship, to acknowledge the person you're in friendship with.
And in doing that, it shows that you have a desire to have a good relationship, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it really begins to display this willingness to go deeper than just a superficial, how you doing? Great, we're doing great relationship.
I call it getting on the moving sidewalk. In every airport, there's those elevators or escalators that are flat. Yeah, you get on and it just carries you along. And in relationships, we get so complacent and we get on the day and we go about our day and we don't acknowledge things around us that people are doing for us, or we don't acknowledge a smile, we don't acknowledge a thought, we don't acknowledge a song. There's been times where walking through the house and you're singing your song, and I'm so engrossed in my world and so engrossed in what I need to do, I don't even acknowledge that. And yet you're singing a song, and to actually acknowledge that song is going on and that you're singing, and maybe I could join in with you, and maybe we could have a little bit of a dance in that moment, to just go about your life on that moving sidewalk and just, you're actually missing life. And we do miss out on life because we're so engrossed in so many other things. Just to take a step back and acknowledge that person, acknowledge what they've done, acknowledge what they're doing, acknowledge a smile, acknowledge a thought, acknowledge a change of an outfit or a new top or something, and say, what, that really makes you look good.
Well, thank you.
That really compliments you. And just something so simple, it boosts up that relationship.
It really does. Simple, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not the big things. A lot of times it's just the small things that can really make the difference.
And we are so quick to criticize as a people. If I can acknowledge what I don't like, okay? With our children, with different things that they say or do, you're quick to acknowledge a bad behavior, but are we quick to acknowledge a positive behavior, a good behavior, a nice thing done? And so I think we can get so far in life by acknowledging the good things and the nice things on a more regular basis than we can criticizing the negative.
So homework for this week, right? Is find someone that, whether it be a significant other, a brother, sister, someone in your life, and just take a moment and begin to acknowledge maybe some areas in their life that you've never done before, or you haven't done it for a while. Like, you really do have a nice voice when you talk. I enjoy hearing your voice. Something as simple as that. And then they'll start talking more. Wow. Hey. Oh. Right? Simple things.
Yeah. It's a good way to keep a relationship going. Acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement.